Hello, hello. May God bless you. May He prosper you this day. My name is Rick, and I am the cryptocurrency Watchman. Okay, I know I haven't done any day trading videos in really a couple weeks, so just kind of waiting for things to die down. We're seeing a lot of things back in the green. Everything was in the red for a few days over the weekend, the end of last week, and then we've seen everything go in the green and then back into the red. And now things are starting to pop back up into the green, so I want to go ahead and do a video today and show you 7 coins that I believe are going to do something that we may see something out of today or over the next day or two. The first one is going to be Dash Coin. You can see that we've had a pretty good rise. I want to say somewhere around 20-25% since let's see, 17 2 days ago on the 15th. Let's take a look at. Let me go to 1 month here, and we're going to pop it onto 1 day. And you can see for the past 3 days it's been climbing. We had a doji here, even though it's for a day. You know, it's not really a doji. This is more of a doji, but this is very, very close, which is an indication of a change. And of course, we had a harami or an engulfing. And now is advanced for the next 3 days, has been going up and is going to continue going up. This is a definite buy sign on this. Yesterday would have been a pretty strong buy sign. Today is a very strong buy sign. So look into, let's see, go back to. So definitely look into in the Dash coin. You can see that the 24-hour high was 0.0588 Satoshis, and the 24-hour low is 0.052 Satoshis. So we're actually approaching the high again. You know, we've had a little bit of a retrace to a couple areas, but it continues to climb, and it's going to continue to climb. So so let's just keep an eye on it. And I would go ahead and jump in now. This is a definite buy sign right here, guys. If you get in right now, there's a good chance that this thing could go up for a couple more days. You know, you could see another 20-25% out of this coin, maybe even higher, as you're seeing. You know, everything has been in the red, but now things are starting to turn in the green. You might see some higher numbers going up as everything starts to go green. So if you have the money, buy into this one. Okay, the next coin we're going to look at is Ripple. Ripple hasn't done a whole lot. We saw a little bit of a move over the past week. Oh, well, I apologize. I was thinking, well, yeah, the past week, maybe at the beginning of the meet, a little bit of a move, but it's just been on a downward climb. You know, we saw a little bit of a spike here, but it's so way oversold. You know, Ripple is destined for bigger numbers than what it is, and look how incredibly oversold it is. I mean, this is insane. If we go to the 4-hour chart, give you a little better idea, but it is way oversold. Let's go to and I believe that it's actually getting ready to make a move. So let me change over here to the 30-minute chart, 2-day, and if we go to the 4-day chart, the Bollinger Bands are coming together. We're seeing a little bit of activity. It doesn't really mean much, but I'm only saying keep an eye on Ripple because with everything turning green, Ripple's due to make a jump. You know, we saw the jump back here. There was another one earlier, like a day or two before, but it's so way oversold. Eventually, Ripple is going to make its move, and now that we've kind of gotten past all the Bitcoin talk and everything, and believe me, I was right on board with the rest of it. And the thing is, I still believe that Bitcoin is going to bubble out and come crashing down. But in the meantime, we can still make money on it. But just be very careful. You know, be very careful. You know, with Bitcoin, absolutely. You know, make your money as you can, but be very careful dealing with Bitcoin because when it comes down, it's going to come down fast. It's going to come down hard, and you definitely don't want to get caught with your pants down on that one. Okay, next one is Digibyte. As I've always said, you know, if you're in Digibyte, stay in Digibyte. Now, if you were smart and jumped out right here, and now, you know, now we're on the downward climb, then by all means, I hope everybody made money here. I did not. I actually kept my money in because I know that Digibyte is going to make a big move very soon. I believe that Digibyte is going to absolutely explode. Um, it's just a feeling that I have. I mean, Digibyte has so much potential. They've got so many contracts, so many things that they have working that there's no way they can fail. I mean, they're gonna be huge. They kind of went reeling from the mistake that they made a couple of months back, giving away all those coins. Really hurt them bad, but they're gonna bounce back and they're gonna come back hard. I believe that Digibyte is eventually going to be at least a $1 coin. It's what, a penny and a half right now. So keep an eye on Digibyte, and as I've always said, and I'll say it again, if you're in Digibyte, stay in Digibyte. Digibyte is going to pay off one day. You mark my words. It is going to pay off one day. So, if you can sell in the high, buy back in the low, that's great, but stay in Digibyte because I'm telling you, Digibyte's going to pay off one day. Okay, Stellar is another one that I'm kind of keeping an eye on. I've actually got some money in Stellar. I've been waiting. I actually jumped in around here, and even though it went all the way up, I didn't sell. I stayed in because I believe Stellar is going to wind up going higher. You can see that it's way oversold from what it was. We've had some pretty good highs in the past, and I believe that Stellar is actually going to be a fantastic coin in the end. And so keep an eye on Stellar because the Bollinger Bands are coming together. You can see how they're squeezing together here on the 2-hour chart. They come together even closer on the 30-minute chart. It's getting ready to go one direction or another. And when we start seeing these Bollinger Bands squeeze together like this, it's either going to drop high or it's going to drop low, and it usually drops pretty fast. So keep an eye on Stellar. I believe Stellar I believe Stellar is actually going to be a fairly good long-term hold. If you're already in it, I would definitely stay in it. And of course, you never want to sell in the red. At times it is necessary. At times I have moved money from one coin that was in the red into a coin that I knew was going up, and I wanted to throw that extra money in there. Make my money in a matter of, during the day or whatever. And then I take it out with the profit, and then I take the original part and I put it right back into that coin, provided that it hadn't, shot up too high, at that point. But, if you can avoid it, you never want to sell in the red. That's just a general rule of thumb. That is common sense. I'm not telling anybody anything they shouldn't know. So, yeah. Keep an eye on Stellar. Okay, Factum. Factum's actually been doing pretty good. We saw that it went way undersold or oversold, should I say? From what it was, it's just been on a steady decline down, a few peaks here and there, nothing major to look at, and now it's hit bottom, and I believe that Factum is on its way up. Let's look at the 1 month, 1 day chart. You can see for the past 3 days we've been climbing. This is 1 day. Each candle is 1 day. We almost had a hammer, almost not a doji, but almost a hammer, but it's not. But it is definitely an engulfing or harami, and which is an indication normally of a bullish change into the bullish realm. So yeah, I believe Factum's going to continue going up. You can see that we had a pretty good jump here, a nice little rise. We're not seeing a lot out of it yet, but I believe it's going to continue going up, especially as these coins start to turn red. So this is a definite, to me, this is a buy sign. Some people may give it a little more time, but as far as I'm concerned, this is actually a pretty good buy sign, and because I believe the fact is going to continue going up. So just pray on it, guys. You know, I'm not a financial advisor. I never claimed to be a financial advisor. I am simply giving you my opinion. I am just pointing out different coins that I believe to be of interest. Okay, I'm not telling you one way or the other. You know, if you make money, that's great. But if you lose money, you know, that's your fault, not mine. I'm just here to help. I'm just here to point things out. That's all there is to it. Okay. So for me, I'm getting ready to put some money into Factum because I see a definite buy sign on this one. Okay, MAID safe. I've made a lot of money off of MAID safe in the past. It's had some good highs, some good lows, some good jumps here and there. MAID safe, and I've said it before, MAID safe is one of those coins that tends to go up when everything else is going down. It's really, really weird. But you can see that the Bollinger Bands are squeezing together tight right here, and we're just passing our mark here, our buy sign from our band here. So we could see a nice big jump with MAID safe here very, very soon. My prediction is that it's going to go up and not down. It's actually been in the red for the past day or two for the most part. It's consolidating, but the numbers have kind of been in the red for the most part. It's just simply because of this jump right here. So it is definitely consolidating, but I believe it's getting ready to make a jump, and a big jump here very, very soon. So, you know, guys, keep an eye on it. Pray on it. For myself, again, I'm getting ready to put some money into MAID safe because I believe something's getting ready to happen. I may give it another 30 minutes, maybe another hour, just to see what it does. If it continues to climb, you know, we can see a little bit of a wick starting right here. It jumped up and now it's a wick. But, you know, for me, if I see another one or two green candles going up, I'm not gonna put gobs of money into it, but I'm definitely gonna drop a few $100 into this and see if I can't pull something out. See it's starting to jump up some there. So pray on it, guys. Okay, Storage Coin. Who saw this one coming out of nowhere? Man, look at this jump right here. I was able to get in on part of it. I wasn't even watching it, and all of a sudden, I think somebody shot me a text and said, "Hey, take a look." So I jumped about halfway up on this ride right here, and I made some decent money. And then of course, you know, once I saw the dark cloud really starting to drop, that's when I jumped out. So yeah, I mean, I made some pretty good money off of this coin. You can see it's kind of I believe we're going to see some more out of this. You know, it was a wild ride there for, you know, for a day or two, for about a day and a half, 2 days. A lot of money to be made if you're, you know, if you're a wise investor. I only made my money here. I was busy with other things. I had my money in other things at the time. So I just kind of let it ride because I wasn't real familiar with this coin. But I believe that everything's kind of evened out. We've seen some consolidation going on, a little bit of a fall. This is almost really consolidation, but a little bit of a fall. And looks like we might see something getting ready to happen right up in here. Keep an eye on this. We definitely have a engulfing here, and we have an hour and a half of green. So I would keep an eye on it. I would give it maybe a couple more hours, you know, maybe even the rest of the day, just to kind of see what this, you know, what it's going to do. This one looks like it's going to be a pretty steady coin, you know, for ups and downs. So I would definitely keep an eye on it. I'm not saying buy yet, but definitely keep an eye on this one. The Bollinger Bands are kind of spread. I don't think it's going to do too much too quick, but definitely keep an eye on it because we've seen some great numbers out of this, and I believe we're going to see some more out of this one too. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Take it for what it is. I was just pointing out coins of interest. Next time I'm gonna be doing showing some coinage graphs too. I'm getting ready to start working on coinage. I know I've done a few in the past, but I'm moving back to that. I love Poloniex, but I'm gonna start using both platforms and showing you a little bit of both. So please subscribe, guys. Take care.